Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into House of Cards, Season 3, Episode 8, an episode where President Frank Underwood finds himself caught in a literal and political storm. A massive hurricane is brewing on the East Coast, but the Federal Disaster Relief Fund is almost empty. The reason? Underwood diverted billions to fund his ambitious jobs program, America Works. Now, with a potential catastrophe looming and states needing billions for preparation, he's in a serious bind. Underwood is immediately hit with the news that accessing the required funds for emergency relief is basically impossible. His staff confirms the money was moved to America Works and can't just be pulled back for FEMA. He's under intense pressure from senators who warn that the hurricane's impact will be seen as his fault if he doesn't sign a funding bill. But Frank, ever the fighter, stands his ground, defending America Works by highlighting the 40,000 lives he says it has changed. Meanwhile, Underwood's political rivals are sensing opportunity. Heather Dunbar is actively campaigning, and Doug Stamper, still loyal to Frank from the shadows, is keeping a close watch on her movements. Seth Grayson, Underwood's clever assistant, is also busy manipulating press documents and using informants to gather leverage. He gets wind of a secret meeting between Jackie Sharp and Heather Dunbar. Soon after, Sharp and Dunbar publicly announce they are pausing their campaigns to encourage Red Cross donations, a move Seth quickly flags to Underwood as calculated and opportunistic, fueling Frank's suspicion towards Sharp. Amidst this political and literal storm, Frank makes an unexpected move. He summons Freddie Hayes, his old friend from the BBQ joint, who's now working as a dishwasher through America Works. Frank brings Freddie and his grandson Deshawn to the Oval Office. It's a powerful moment where he lets young Deshawn sit at the president's desk, planting the seed that he could be president one day. Frank then has a tough conversation with Freddie. He explains that the hurricane crisis might force him to scale back America Works funding. He calls it a tough decision. To help Freddie personally, he offers him a secure, well-paying job in the White House kitchen. But Freddie declines, wanting a groundskeeper position instead. Frank, in a moment that could be seen as genuine care or just smart politics, makes a call on the spot to arrange the groundskeeping job for him. Then, the unpredictable happens. The hurricane shifts direction, turning eastward away from the coast and losing strength. The immediate crisis is averted, but this also removes the primary justification Frank had for potentially cutting America Works, the need for emergency funds. An aide confirms the bill tied to the hurricane emergency will effectively be dead. Frank, perhaps seeing America Works as a political liability now that the crisis has passed and the narrative is shifting, decides to abandon the gimmick entirely and shut down the program. News reports declare the only damage from the storm was to Underwood's America Works project. In the aftermath, Frank calls Tom Yates back to the White House. He tells Tom that America Works is finished, but the biography is now more crucial than ever. Why? Because its true purpose is to pave the way for Frank Underwood to run for president in 2016. He takes Tom to the window and shows him Freddie working happily as a gardener on the White House lawn. It's a personal success story Frank uses to illustrate his point about creating jobs and impacting lives, even as the larger program is gone. In his signature direct address to the camera, Frank reflects on bravery and imagination, hinting at the bold and ruthless steps he's about to take next.